For lesson 2, we continue to focus on core math concepts. In this example, let's cover how to eliminate fractions from an equation. A lot of students can't stand fractions, so this is an important skill to learn to help you figure out some equations very, very quickly rather than managing through a difficult fraction. In this example, we have x over 7 plus 3 equals 2. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to find a number that you can plug in for x that actually causes this equation to be true. What number can you plug in to get equal to 2? Very difficult to do off the top of your head. However, we can solve for x very quickly. The first thing we want to do is eliminate the fraction. The way you do that is by multiplying by the LCD. In our case, the LCD is very simple. There's only one fraction to focus on. The LCD, aka the least common denominator, is 7. So what we do is we have to multiply the entire equation by 7. And yes, you are allowed to do that. Notice I put parentheses over the entire equation. What this means is this 7 that I'm applying to the equation needs to multiply to every single term. When we do that, we get 7x over 7 plus 21 equals 14. Now the 7's here will cancel. That's how we eliminate the fraction. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to erase 7x over 7, and I'm just simply going to put x. At this point, I can subtract 21 on both sides in order to isolate x. So minus 21 minus 21, we get x equals negative 7. And just like that, we solved for that equation. Moving on to the next one, we have 1 over 4 minus x equals 3x plus 1/2. In this case, we have two fractions, and I did that on purpose. We have to practice finding the LCD. Now, I'll be honest, I kind of went easy on this one. The LCD is going to be 4. When you find the LCD, you want to find a number that each of the denominators will eventually go into. However, the idea is to find the first number that they both meet at. So if we count by 4s, we have 4, 8, 12, and so on. But when we count by 2s, we have 2, 4. Now, I don't need to continue because the LCD matches at 4. What I just did is a technique that I focus on in the lesson. All right, so again, our LCD is 4. What we have to do is multiply by the LCD. And yes, the entire equation. Again, notice my parentheses. All right, we're going to distribute the 4 into each of these terms. We have 4 over 4 minus 4x equals 12x plus 4 over 2. Let's simplify these two fractions at the ends. We have 1 minus 4x equals 12x plus 2. Now I can combine like terms, adding and subtracting what I need to. First thing I'll do is I'll add 4x to both sides. Restarting up here, we'll have 1 equals 16x plus 2. Subtract 2 on both sides. We'll have negative 1 equals 16x. Divide by 16. Negative 1 over 16 equals x. Again, not a pretty number, but we did the math correctly and quickly.